What do you think?
Weak. But I'm not an objective judge when it comes to Tom, so don't go by my opinion.
Except I happen to agree with your opinion.
You know, failing or not, the heart's a bad risk. If I hadn't run into this bleeder, I would have closed by now. But as long as I've taken it this far...
I agree, Roger. No sense stopping now.
I didn't quite say that. A sponge.
Have you visualized the pituitary yet?
Nothing tells it all, not even the CAT scan. Damn, this tumor's more extensive than I thought.
Involving the optic nerve?
It's involving both optic nerves. Possibly irreversible vision loss.
Let's get in.
Well, now, ladies, I was just thinking about the both of you.
Yes.
And Tom. Any word yet?
I convinced Faith to come over here and have some tea instead of that terrible machine over at the hospital.
I really don't need tea. Just getting away from there, seeing everybody, that makes me feel better.
Oh, hello there, gentlemen. Look who's here.
Hello.
Hey! How are you?
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Faith, how's it going? Huh?
So far, no one's told me anything. I saw him earlier. Well, we both did. And he was...
Very anxious to have the operation over and done with. And sad, oh, sad about everything.
Yeah.
You know, he shared with us something that he's been hiding for months. I think they should know, dear. You know how Tom always talked over and over again about the houseboat accident, right. and who Faith was with and how she got hurt. Well...
Oh, no.
He knew Pat was with me. At the wheel. Found out a long time ago.
Yes. He didn't say how.
Then the questions weren't about you at all.
No. He was just testing to see who was going to tell the truth.
And I refuse.
Oh, darling, we all did.
In the name of friendship.
No, it's my fault.
No,
I made
sweetheart, I did what I did. I lied to his face. And he knew it. Does Tom understand it all? I mean, does he know that just beyond that one incident, the houseboat, we've always been honest with him?
I think he must, John.
Well, you don't sound like you believe it.
Well, he was very loving and gentle with me, but I mean, in the condition that the man was in, how could you tell what he really understood? I mean, would you say that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Johnny, he's totally off balance. A lesion in the pituitary, that affects your metabolism, your hormones. Well, it affects everything. Plus, this is so close to his optic nerves. I haven't seen the x-rays yet, but...
Obviously, he's in no shape for explanations, Karen. They'd only confuse him more.
Exactly.
Confused. That's what Tom said. Part of the time that we were there, he thought Teresa was, too.
Teresa?
Teresa Donahue, Liam's sister. Tom was going to marry her. Well, she died way before he left Ireland.
Oh, my.
But he thought she was talking to her this morning.
Let's get on to another subject. Come on, let's have some tea.
I got
That's
a pot made in the kitchen. And some chicken salad just made with myself.
I couldn't eat.
Oh, come on. You may not have to eat now, but you might get hungry and you try. Try a bit.
What, Tom was rational and hallucinating at the same time?
Oh, my dear, it was the strangest and saddest experience.
He was worn out as Faith is.
No, not by a long shot. I'm just going to sit here for a couple of more minutes, and then I'm going to take over in the kitchen. I mean, the lunch crowd is about to come upon us.
I'll get it.
Oh, no, darling, I'm going to bend for that. It gives me good, the exercise.
Yeah, it must feel good to limber up, huh?
Oh, yes. A little bending, stretching every day. I try to do that.
I guess that's what's cured you, huh?
Cures me? Cures me of what?
Well, I mean, the back problem. I mean, Dee told me all about it. That's why little John has to stay over there, right?
Oh.
So, you all cured?
Oh, no, my. Francis.
Ma?
Bob.
Yes.
This coming upon that discussion about lying to Tom, it makes me feel bad. I'm going to have to confess to you. I'm afraid I'm going to have to own up to Delia so I can live with myself, too.
Come on, you don't have to explain anything. I know the whole story. I think you're doing everybody a big favor, especially my sister.
All right, I kept my mouth shut with Ray, but now wait. Bob told me that Delia had called him and asked him to babysit for John now, and he was worried about you. So I thought I couldn't resist telling him about your little experiment.
See, the way I see it, you're not playing a trick on her. You're educating her. I mean, here's the kid, little mother. That's what custody's all about.
Is your back cured? As innocent as a boy. Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, I am.
Listen to me. Teasing is the least of what I deserve. Tell me, do you have any more news today? I mean, yesterday's news report was very negative.
Well, she called earlier this week to say that little John got too many Christmas presents.
90% of them from his mother.
Yeah, I pointed that out to her. That's probably why she hasn't called me since.
Well, Siobhan was over there yesterday. Yeah. And she found her in a darkened room with an ice bag on her head.
Oh, now that is a good sign. But I dreamed last night she managed to hire Mary Poppins.
Oh, she'd love that. Except she can't afford a nanny. I mean, all her money's tied up. Roger, he's not giving her any of his. No, I'd say the custody battle's over before it even starts.
Keep up your pain a little while longer.
Maeve, I need to talk to you.
Hiya, Tiger. Boy, have I missed you, huh?
Maeve, is your back any better?
Well, not much, dear. Oh, is that my beautiful boy? Oh, I think you've grown an inch in 2 days. That's possible.
You know, Maeve, I've had him every day and every night since Christmas. You know, you came downstairs, I would think that your back would be better.
Well, I think Johnny carried it down. Hi, honey.
Hi, Bobby, I'm sorry. Look, I don't mean to be upsetting this party. Well, I'm going to leave little John here. It's the only way.
Oh, darling, I'm afraid.
Look, if you don't take him, I'm going to go crazy.
Look, little John, why don't you take all this upstairs to Grandpa, check out, see what he's doing, okay? Come on. Dee, try and keep your voice down, okay? He's not deaf.
Right, Frank, as if I'm the cruelest mother in the whole world. Frank, he wasn't even listening. I'm so exhausted. I think I'm going to be sick.
Sit down. You want some coffee or anything?
Do you know the wind goes right through this coat? You heard what little John did to my Fitch?
Oh.
I'm afraid little John got putty all over the fur.
Oh, no. A lot of it?
Yeah, well, enough of it to have it professionally cleaned.
Whew. Well, at least the hat's okay.
You have no idea what professional cleaning costs. Look, I don't even have to talk about this now. I mean, that's the least of my problems. Maeve, remember yesterday I was telling you that I think Roger's apartment is too small for the three of us? Well, I just didn't say it right.
Well, I understood perfectly, dear. I mean, I sympathize, but...
But, Maeve, no buts, please. I really feel like I have to clear this up with you. See, Roger's apartment is just too small for the three of us. Little John's too cramped. It's too crowded in there, and he keeps on hammering away at things that I just can't seem to get out of the way. I can't move them. He, hammered Roger's laundry hamper together. I mean, it was just an awful scene. It really was. I mean, you can't imagine what this does to Roger, and Roger has to face this huge operation in the morning. He's got to go in and operate on Tom, and what he needs to just rest and kind of just settle his nerves. But, you know, he might go into the operating room, might make a tremendous mistake. God knows what...
Delia.
Oh.
Good morning.
Oh, hi, Faith. I thought you were over at the hospital. Look, is Roger finished yet?
I doubt it.
Listen, I think I'm gonna go back over to the hospital.
All right.
Maybe that's the best.
Do that.
Try to relax a bit.
Yes.
Well, Maeve, thank you.
Oh,
Johnny,
more than welcome.
see you later.
Now, if it takes any longer than you think it will go, come back here and wait with us, huh?
I will. Thank you.
Bye, baby.
Poor girl. I don't know how she's holding herself together.
She's just telling me not to feel guilty. Then she starts on herself. If only she'd recognized his symptoms. If only she'd gotten him to at least talk about them somehow.
I know, dear. I keep reminding her that any one of us could have straightened things out at the top.
Excuse me. I was talking about your grandson.
Oh, yeah, Frank was just telling us.
Well, believe it or not, I love little John very much. And I would like him to stay with me always. But right now, it's just not going to work out. You see, the space is very limited. And my time is very limited. And my energy is very limited also. I mean, ever since little John's been living with us, I've had about 3 hours of sleep.
Oh, I don't understand that, dear. He always sleeps through the night here.
Well, Maeve, maybe that's because he has his own room over here. You see, probably you can't hear him over here, so he just goes right back to sleep. But the three of us are in that
Well, what about
small
your
room.
plans for breaking through, making the apartment bigger, to the front and down to the basement?
Well, you see, we really haven't come up with a practical solution, and the reasons for that, well, the first reason is money. Maeve, look, I think you can manage with your back. And one word of advice, I just don't pick little John up. And Roger said that he would bring the suitcase by here, and I'll come and visit little John very, very often.
He didn't want to leave his room, so I said he could stay until you called him.
I don't think it matters anyway.
What?
He can stay here for good.
I don't understand exactly what you mean by that.
Because I'm not ready. Look, I think I have enough to take care of as it is.
Now, dear, just let's get this straight. Are you talking about this week or next month, or are you reconsidering the whole matter of the custody case?
I'm going to drop the custody case. I just called my lawyer. I already told her.
No. My heavens, Dee. I can help out with little John. I mean, if your back starts up real bad and, Kevin can manage down here now that the holidays are over, you know.
Good, good. Oh, that's very good. That's very good, thank you. Look, if he's upstairs, I don't want to disturb him. And I'll come by and I'll visit very, very soon.
Sure. Will do.
Yes?
I'll tell him.
Frank. Look, you can tell Ray Woodard that she's never going to take my place as far as little John is concerned. He knows who his mother is.
Mm-hmm.
Even if she tricks you into marrying her.
Always leave him laughing. Dare I say it? Now, dare I say it? We won. We won. Mother of mine, come here and be congratulated.
Welcome home, John Reed Ryan.
He's a jolly good fellow.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. Which nobody can deny. Which nobody can deny.
Which nobody can
If this isn't exactly how I'd hoped to find you. Maeve. Annie. My baby sister. I can't believe it.
Oh, you look wonderful.
I'm old, and you're not a day over 20.
How in the world did you get here?
Well, on the plane, with the ticket you sent me. John Ryan.
The very same. Welcome, Annie.
Why did you hold to tell me which flight you were on? My Lord, how on earth did you get here? I've been calling the airline.
I was on standby, darling. The first seat they had, I just jumped in with barely a minute to say goodbye to Maggie and the... It's himself, the senator.
And it's herself, my favorite aunt.
Oh, his favorite aunt. Well, he's got the gift.
Oh, doesn't he ever?
Francis. Francis. I'll have you know I'm sharing your fame in Skibbereen. The butcher is wanting to give me credit. I've such a fine nephew. And who is this?
This is Bob Reed. He's a son, really. I wrote you about him.
Oh, of course you did. Hello.
Oh, so glad to meet you, Mrs.
No, you're part of the family. You must call me Annie.
Annie.
What did you do? I mean, did you take a taxi?
Taxi? Do you think I paid those rates? When your new service costs practically nothing and operates so beautifully.
What service?
The subway. You're teasing.
No, I remember now. They have this new line that goes on, out to Kennedy and back. It's just that we've never ridden it yet.
Well, John, that's the first thing we'll have to do. I'm taking you and Maeve to the airport and back just for the fun of the ride.
See, she's an instant New Yorker.
And wasn't your mother?
Indeed, she was. Indeed, she was.
Oh, no. I came home on the boat with a husband in the city that was much simpler than you with your jet lag and a heavy suitcase toting and getting yourself on a subway, oh, Anne.
Now, stop your fussing. As if she's the big sister. Is the kitchen through there?
Oh, you must be starving. Do you want to start with lentil soup?
I'll start with a nice hot cup of tea, and I'll do the fetching.
Oh,
No.
in a pig's eye, you will. Sit yourself down there.
Both of you sit down. I'll get it.
Attaboy.
Oh, dear. The present. Well, where's my handbag?
Oh, it's over here with your coat.
Annie, if you spent your good money on knickknacks, I'm going to be very cross.
I spent nothing. I just brought you something that belonged to Mother.
You shouldn't have. That's yours.
Nonsense. Look there. It's wrapped in paper.
Oh, it's a picture box. Is that it? Oh, this is... Sorry, I got the wrong. Here, this up there.
Wrapped in tissue paper, see?
This up there. What is it? I think I know.
You remember it?
Indeed, I do.
Thank you, darling.
Oh,
Thank you for bringing me over. It's going to be the loveliest visit. It already is. Bless you. Now all is right with the world.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Don't worry about a thing. There's more where that came from. Yeah.
tell me, how is your hand, love?
It's a bit of a problem.
You're in this far, Roger. You have to go on.
Now, I don't have to risk his vision.
You think a radiation would eliminate the risks?
Well, this one possibly. There'd be no hemorrhaging.
Roger, radiation is slow. The way that lesion is growing, Tom could be blind or worse by the time it does...
If I excise this growth, the trauma from hemorrhage will cause significant loss of vision. It may not be reversible. Now, Tom was not advised of that.
We explained the complete picture. He understood the risks.
Look, when he wasn't hallucinating, I don't think that he evaluated the dangers worth a damn.
Roger, are you at a holding point?
Yes. I'm packing gel foam into the small bleeders.
Well, if it's a stop-or-go decision, maybe we should just consult Faith.
Let's see if you can find her.
Faith,
Oh, Pat, how did it go?
it's not over yet because Roger's at an impasse of sorts. The lesion's quite pervasive. It's touching on both optic nerves. So he can close up and opt for the radiation, or he can go ahead and risk the vision loss, which could be permanent.
You don't want me to decide.
We need your opinion.
Oh, my God, I don't know. All I know, Pat, is when I suggested that he have the radiation treatments instead of surgery, Tom said no. He wouldn't even consider it.
Okay.
No, wait, I don't know. Oh, my God, I don't want him to go blind. If I'm responsible...
You're not. Everything's gonna be all right.
What if you could change your past? Erica does, every week, because sometimes the only way to move forward is to go back. A new original primetime drama, Being Erica, Thursdays at 10 on SoapNet.